P3 of X30 Senior. It's Martin Auger and Alex Johnston on the front row with the number 76 on pole position. Sheldon Davey and Lewis Halliday on row 2 with Paul Simard and Jordan Brown on row 3. Jack Norton-Heavey, Jenson Buckingham, Christian Brooks and Vishal Patel round out the top 10, with row 6 comprised of Jack Cox and Tiger Dixon. Remy Gilbert, Lucas Ellingham, Hugo Gilbert, Stephanie Hobaker, Benjamin Southgate, Jacob Huang and Liam Crabb round out the 19-strong grid. Lights are out first time, and into the first corner. Alex Johnston gets a great start. I think so did Sheldon Davey in the 72, and someone's gone off and into the barriers. Off of Crook. So someone went exit stage left, and their race might be done and dusted. And there's nearly a 3-cart incident at the top part of Christmas Corner on the run down to Inkermans. But that was a great start from Alex Johnston. He just nailed it perfectly. And it is Jordan Brown that is in P2 at the moment.
I think whoever went in the wall there has got back underway, because everyone has come through our timing of Sector 1. So they managed to get back on track. Oh, it's nearly squeezed to the grass there, the 19 on the inside. That's Jack Cox. Oh, it just gets steam trained up the inside by the rest of the pack.
Yeah, so we're going to see who has dropped down the order. It was Jack Norton-Heavey, I believe. Well, Jack Norton-Heavey was 7th on the starting side of things, and that's the driver that I think has ended up out of the race, the number 99, Lucas Ellingham, up the inside of Vishal Patel through Christmas Corner. Down the hill, they've got just behind them Hugo Gilbert in the number 51, followed by Christian Brooks. Alex Johnston has now his lead after the opening lap was 3/4 of a second, ahead of Jordan Brown, with Jenson Buckingham already up from 8th on the grid to P3.
Indeed, and to be fair, yeah, Jack, who went in the wall, only lost 7 seconds, so must have bounced off and just immediately booted it on exit and managed to rejoin. Lucas Ellingham gains another position. Oh, is that it for the number 25?
That's Paul Simard.
Going slowly. He got squeezed out wide by Lucas Ellingham, but yeah, maybe just a lack of waft on the exit rather than a cart going wrong, but we'll keep an eye on that. But Lucas Ellingham now...
64, Liam Crabb.
That front bumper is not where it should be.
And Marshall is on the scene, so there will be yellow flags going into the top part of the boot. And, yeah, Vishal Patel just trying to keep with Lucas Ellingham for the moment. And we've got yellow flags, so Jordan Brown cannot overtake Alex Johnston. Now they come out of the top part of the boot and into pit bend. There's a little bit of a gap between them. Oh, and there's been a little bit of a drama. That is the number 51, Hugo Gilbert, who straight away comes back over onto the grass, and a sign of bitter disappointment right there. And that was with Jack Cox and the number 19, I believe.
Indeed it was. A little coming together there through the midsection of the boot. I think these two... Oh, that's a late move down the inside of 25. They're going to go 3 wide round Boxing Day. Round the outside goes the 15 of Benjamin Southgate. He gets a couple of positions from that. So he read that really nicely on exit there and just grabbed the positions away.
Great defence from Stephanie Hobaker and Paul Simard. Simard was looking around the outside of the number 17 going through Christmas Corner. But here are the 2 race leaders, Alex Johnston and Jordan Brown. Yellow flags out of pit bend whilst the marshal pulls the cart away. That's Liam Crabb's cart. Not going any further. Paul Simard gets a contact warning. A little bit of a send here. Oh. Benjamin Southgate into the side of Martin Auger. And here comes Stephanie Hobaker. Yellow flags going into Oblivion and Crook now
Jenson
as well.
Buckingham is falling down the order. I'm not sure if we already covered that. There's someone in the wall on the outside.
That might be him.
So that may be Jenson Buckingham there. Down the inside goes the 25. So that's Paul Simard through on Stephanie Hobaker. Stephanie did a good job of defending previously, but couldn't defend that time around. And through goes Paul. But yeah, I was going to say, the gap to the lead, because of Jenson Buckingham falling off there, has really increased. It was 1.9 back to Jenson, but now Jenson's out. Next person in line, Remy Gilbert. That gap to the lead now 3.6 seconds.
Oh, change for the lead. Oh. Alex Johnston has... there's a drama. Hand up there from Stephanie Hobaker. I think she's going to pull that into the pit lane. A real shame. Well, no, she didn't. Off. She pulled off at the top of the boot. There's going to be yellow flags on the entrance. A real shame for Stephanie Hobaker there. She was really, really doing some great sterling defence.
Good race, yeah. But sadly, that's it for Stephanie. But indeed, as you say, change at the front. Jordan Brown now leading the field. So now he's got 3.5 minutes to try and hold off a re-attack from Alex Johnson. There's another move down the inside.
That's Jack Cox on.
It was indeed, so that's Jack
Oh,
Cox.
another kart slowing.
Yep.
76. That's Martin Auger from 8th position. And that kart is going nowhere. He's going to pull it to the side and onto the grass.
Dropping like flies here once again.
Oh, my goodness.
The next 30 seniors. They're almost becoming track features now, all these karts. We've seemingly got one off at every corner now.
Benjamin Southgate puts in the fastest lap of the race. So Lucas Ellingham, who is trying to close in on Alex Johnston, took nearly 9.5 tenths of a second on the previous lap. So that gap is coming down. And we know what Lucas Ellingham is like. Once he's got the bee in his bonnet, he will go for it. And that gap is coming down rapidly.
Jordan Brown, now he's got ahead though, is really pulling away nicely. That gap already over a second between himself and Alex Johnston. Here's a good battle going on. Down the inside goes the 95. So that's Vishal Patel through on the 54 of Remy Gilbert. So that's a change for 4th place. And you can see that's Lucas Ellingham just ahead, isn't it? No, that's the 82, my apologies. So Christian Brooks also made his way through. So Remy Gilbert now down from 4th to 6th place on that last lap. And a new fastest lap for, of course, Lucas Ellingham. 45.78 to him. That gap to the lead now 3.5 seconds. And gap to 2nd place just over 2, about 2.3 seconds. So 2 minutes to go. I think Ellingham has a shot at 2nd place, but I think 1st is well and truly set on Jordan Brown now, unless our commentator's cursing.
We'll wait and see on that one. As I said, the jury is still out on that one, Mr. Ratcliffe. But a good battle here between Jack Cox and Paul Simard. That's the battle for 8th and 9th. We now head back to the battle for 4th position because Vishal Patel is closing on Christian Brooks. Last time the gap was just under 4.5 tenths. Now another 1.5. It's under 3 tenths between the number 95 in 5th position, the number 82 in 4th, as the battle rages on still between Cox and Simard for P8.
Southgate goes fastest once again, 45.65. He's got a huge gap, over 4 seconds between himself and Remy Gilbert in 6th. So once again, great pace from Benjamin Southgate, but finds himself in a bit of no man's land there in 7th place. So doesn't matter how quick he goes. I think he's going to be changing position during the rest of this one.
That gap is really coming down between Alex Johnson and Lucas Ellingham. It's now sub 2 seconds, and I think that's going to be even further truncated. Jordan Brown crosses the line, 1.15 seconds, another 3 tenths, nearly 3.5 tenths taken out of Alex Johnson by Lucas Ellingham. As you said, I think you were spot on the money that Ellingham might have an opportunity at 2nd at the best, but Jordan Brown is going to hopefully be smiling all the way to the bank.
Indeed. Most of the field setting personal best on that last lap around the circuit, so clearly the track still getting drier, getting warmer, and the lads and ladies out there able to find a little bit more time. Just less than 30 seconds left to go now. Gonna have to wait and see how that gap closes up. We're still looking at the 19 here of Jack Cox being chased down by Paul Simard. We now look forward to the 82 of Christian Brooks. He's got Vishal Patel right behind him, and just far away from them is Remy Gilbert, and then there is Benjamin Southgate, currently still your fastest lap holder in no man's land.
Well, the lead from Jordan Brown to Alex Johnson is 1.28 seconds, and it's another 1.28 seconds back to Lucas Ellingham. Ellingham was only able to muster another 3.5 tenths of a second, as now Brooks is really being hustled along by Vishal Patel as they come through Ashby into the next left-hander here at Wilkins. And then down the short downhill run through into Osiers. And now the timer hits 0. Jordan Brown this time around will get the final lap board this time. So last lap board is out for Jordan Brown. And now Lucas Ellingham is within earshot of Alex Johnston and puts in a 45.52. So game on for 2nd position.
This is the battle for 4, still raging on. Vishal Patel is right behind Christian Brooks. Not quite close enough to go for a move there into Christmas Corner, but he is thinking about it. And he's only got 1,128 metres left to do anything about it. Here's your 2nd place battle though. Lucas Ellingham right behind the 48 of Alex Johnson. Look how close he gets there through Osiers. However, it's going to be Alex Johnson gets a better exit. Don't think he's going to have to defend here into the boot. What can Ellingham do? He dives to the inside. He thought about that, didn't he? If the door opened, he was going to be there, but it didn't. Jordan Brown's going to take the win, but it is going to be Alex Johnson who holds on to P2 there, ahead of Lucas Ellingham in 3rd.
Christian Brooks pips Vishal Patel by 0.18 of a second for fourth position. Remy Gilbert finishes in sixth place in the number 54. Benjamin Southgate in the number 15 in seventh, ahead of Jack Cox in the 19 and the number 25 of Paul Simard in ninth, with Tiger Dixon in the number 69 rounding out the top 10.